Okay, before I get back into this, I wanted to show you this. In 2012, I got really into graphic novels. I read the graphic novel Bone by, I can't remember who wrote Bone, but it's a really good graphic novel. And I wanted to be a comic artist after that. And I've always enjoyed doodling and drawing, but I wanted to actually like color them digitally and stuff. So I thought what better way to practice than to draw the story of Wormie. So here we go. Adventures of Wormie, Issue 1, The Legend of Salem. Long ago in the world of Schlurth, there lived a race of slimes. This is similar to the setting in the thing, but it's a little bit different. So, the strongest and noblest of the slimes was named Salem. He was distinguished by his golden horns. That's an easy way of saying that. As the elite warrior of Schlurth, Salem was sworn to protect the land at all costs. Pow. I was really proud of that, where it still has kind of a lump for a head, but it's been flattened otherwise. And that you can see he hit it on the side and kind of pinched it on the side. And that was really good. And you can see that's Wormie and his wife Mandy. I'm pretty sure there's a slime with a tie or something, and he's walking his pet Pludge. One day, a meteor crashed into the ocean miles from Salem's homeland of Krustikin. Salem was dispatched immediately to investigate the impact. He bid the island farewell and sailed west. I'm guessing that's the mayor. All right, next one. Oh, I guess it's... All right. Okay. When Salem arrived at the crash site, he found an island inhabited by a race called humans. As a peace offering, they gave him a metal hammer. Meanwhile, on the prison island of Meh, the meteor's shockwave had opened large cracks in the Schlurth. It just didn't feel right to say cracks in the earth, so. Black vapors seeped from them, spreading and corrupting the nearby soil. In time, the blight reached the prison cells, infecting the guards and prisoners, turning them black. The corrupt black slimes soon made their way to the mainland and invaded Krustikin. I was pretty proud of that as well. This used to be a day scene, and then I put a blue filter over it and changed the sky, and I'm pretty proud of how it worked out. All right. Salem returned to Krustikin, where he did battle with the invading slimes. The metal in his weapon proved devastating. So apparently he had just used wooden hammers before, and then metal was unlike anything they'd had, I guess. A whole pile of squished slimes. That was fun to stain everything black as well. I remember working on this in college between classes on my laptop. After suffering hundreds of casualties, the black slimes yielded to Salem's power. Salem banished the remaining slimes back to Meh, where he vowed to stay and guard them forever. Eventually, however, the island's strange curse claimed him as well. He soon became one of them. Salem changed his name to Slame, and unbeknownst to his former friends of Krustikin, he enslaved the prisoners of Meh. For 30 years, Slame has plotted and forged loyalty with his dark henchmen, but his reign of secrecy will soon come to an end. Meanwhile, Slame's great-nephew Wormie begins another normal day. What a great day for an adventure! To be continued. Find out for yourself what happens by downloading the Wormie RPG at Practical Lectern. Note, RPG not actually finished, so you technically won't. So, yeah, this is actually available if you want to check it out more on my blog. You can just go here, Wormie graphic novel. And does it have the RPG too? Yeah, you go to project list. Man, it's like 3 steps just to get it here. Okay. I guess this is the... Wait, that's a graphic novel. Where's actual Wormie? Okay, I need to streamline this a little more. Here it is, Wormie. Okay, you can play it here. So if you want to play this game, it's available here on my blog. But I'm going to probably make it easier to access. Okay, so I fixed a few broken things, and we'll see how those were supposed to work, hopefully, and then I'm just going to go through the files and show you some stuff that was left on the cutting room floor. So, we've talked to them. He's trying to find something to give Ashley. Is there... let's see, is there an Ashley character nearby? I think actually Ashley has... oh, okay, Kenneth has an actual house, so... Is that a purple tree? That's screaming secret to me. No? Interesting. I wonder what that's... Okay, so moving on here. Ken's place. Okay. More cool RuneScape music. Okay, here's his girlfriend character, Ashley. Have you seen Kenneth? Nope. I mean, I have, but... And that's the K rune for Kenneth. Another poster of Hilary Duff on his wall. Love it. I just really want there to be a fridge that has an apple in it. Alright, nothing in there for now, but at least we know who Ashley is. I was really, like, sure that she was blonde for some reason, but maybe that's because the Ashley in real life has blonde hair. Okay, so first, let's go find... okay, first of all, so there's a rune island that apparently is supposed to be somewhere on this game, and I cannot remember for the life of me where that was supposed to be, so I just put it on here for the sake of debugging. So yeah, apparently we were supposed to sail to this island here, and here's a rune. Found a rune. And then you go back and you sail away back here. So that map was in the files, but there's nothing linked to it, so I couldn't get there. Oh, I linked the door to the wrong boat. Oh well, we need to go here anyway. So this is a farm. This farmer here. So it says, "Hey, little stranger, this here is private property. I reckon you better leave, or I'll have to do it myself." So this guy is based off. So his name is Farm Boy Munns. There's this farmer kid in high school who I thought was annoying, and so I put him in the game. And his last name was Munns. So I'm sorry to intrude, but I was wondering if you had anything that humans might like to give to each other. Hey, you ain't getting my flowers. They was my pa's before he passed away, and I ain't giving them to you. Beat it, or I'll give you a taste of my farm animals. Okay, what do they taste like? That does it. Alright, flea-bitten farm boy Munns. Oof, he's powerful. I guess maybe I should level up before I fight this boss here. So yeah, he throws chickens at you. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, a bull kind of rushes by. I think there's like a pig attack too, maybe. Oh gosh, yeah, he killed me. Alright, so let's go back here. I added a debug for this specific purpose as well. Alright, so now you come up on a real enemy. And you just have to hit it like 4 times. I thought it'd be kind of funny to keep it so that it looks like it's impossible to beat this, but do 4 hit points so that, you know, that's just a little longer than most people would try. So, alright, there's a bunch of experience, 19 levels for me, and a bunch of money. So I can, like, buy a bunch of stuff, maybe. Oh no! Great. Now this is broken. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to cheat and go to the overworld and just sort of float across the water. So where are we? Alright, it looks like the human island is this way. Walk through walls. Let's just move over here. Okay, so let's first off, let me see if I can get that rune again. My hit points aren't super good. It looks like my hit point maximum went up, but not my, oh my gosh. This really got bugged. Okay. Let's just travel across the sea again. Okay, let me go ahead and re-equip myself now that I have a bunch of money. Okay, let's get Rage Hammer. That sounds fun. I don't know what that picture is. The icon is different on the left and on the right, but I guess I'll buy an apple. And some TNT, why not? And then I'll rest. Not really sure why that's an inn, but I'll take it, I guess. And then we'll save here. Might as well give him his rune. Huh? My own rune? I can't believe this. Where'd you find this? This is amazing. Thank you, Wormie. That thing in your house told me where it was. That thing that looked kind of like you, but not. What thing? Oh, you mean Amanda? Yes, she's a female of my kind. You probably don't understand, but she's my girlfriend. I understand that concept, but I can't understand why you'd feel attracted to such a grotesque-looking thing. Watch your mouth wherever it is. That music was from a game called OHRRPGs, which is kind of funny. Alright, so then you go up here, and they're together talking, and you say, she says, you made Austin so happy, and then Austin says, this rune is great, thanks a lot, Wormie. Okay, so we helped Austin, and we're going to help Kenneth in a second. Let's help Jason by buying these Hillary Duff photos. The shop is empty, and now Jason disappeared. Kind of interesting. So let's look at these. I can't believe I wasted my money on such a disgusting looking creature. And this one, this gets more hideous every time I look at it. Oh man, so funny. I think I'm gonna puke. I don't know why Wormie's so, I mean, I guess if we saw like realistic pictures of these slimes, maybe they would be disgusting, but maybe just the complexity of human creatures baffles him. I don't know. All right, so let me, okay, so now Jason's in here. He says, Kelly hasn't answered yet, and it's been kind of a while. I'm kind of worried. Okay, where is Kelly? I can't remember where she is. I haven't seen her over here. Is she on the other side of the football game or something? Oh, here she is. Okay, so she's the blonde one. I'm trying to avoid Jason. He asked me to homecoming, but I don't really want to go with him. I don't know how to turn him down. Hey, maybe you can tell him. Okay. And if you haven't guessed, this is based on real life as well. Jason in real life asked a girl named Kelly to homecoming, and she said no, so we put her in the game. And he says, Kelly said no. Sorry, man. Thanks, Wormie, for telling me. I guess I'll just stay home and watch Napoleon Dynamite. Why do I get the idea that that is exactly what he did for that specific prom? Now let's go. So we helped Jason at least as much as we could, I guess. And now let's go help Kenneth. Alright, so does this even work anymore? Okay, that one works at least. Then we'll go to the farm island. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that rage hammer. Hopefully that'll be enough. I have no, that's no use. Food from a pond. Oh, okay, so that apple apparently that I bought was fish? What the? Oh yeah, and you can use that to see the runes. And a shroom. I don't know where I got the mushroom from. Food from a swamp. Okay, well I got some food, I guess, but let's try this again. Okay, let's try this boss fight again. Rage hammer, so he gets +5 attack. I guess I should have bought some armor, but I don't really know where to... Okay, and that was supposed to be the pig. Like, it doesn't... That doesn't look right because, yeah, it doesn't really bounce off, but is there oh, a boost ring, that might help. Okay, now I have plus 20 speed, that should help. Oh no, I forgot apples don't heal you. What about shrooms? What are these things refilling? God. I suck at my own game. There. Now this shop has some stuff that's actually useful that we can try out. And plot armor I just created so I can just get this battle over with. So yes, we have plot armor now. And then I've never used any abilities with Wormie, so let's get Slimy and Meteor. And then this grab ability, I'm just going to get it just in case it glitches and I don't get it later because it's kind of fun. So, and sure, that pepper is kind of fun. Okay. Quip, Rage Hammer, Plot Armor. Finally. That will keep us alive. Finally. Okay, let's beat that red fish real quick. So I can get the Issa medallion. In retrospect, I should have just given the Issa medallion into that shop, but oh well. Kind of wonder why the red fish's fangs are dripping blood. Did he devour something before coming out of the water and it didn't get washed off his teeth? Come on, I'm doing like 150 damage on each hit. How much more hit points do you have? There we go. Okay. A red scale. Okay, I didn't have that before, so that's kind of nice. Oops. Alright, the Issa medallion. Okay, I don't think I showed that last time, so I'm glad I did this again. Yeah, in this version of Wormie, we updated it to get that. So, okay, let me go ahead and try these. Book of Spells Volume 1. It doesn't look like he actually learned them, did he? Nope, he didn't learn them. Ugh, what a waste. Alright. We'll just finish this up. Alright, at last we can defeat Farm Boy Muns. Alright, we got the Rage Hammer. Oh great, now I'm missing. I should have had that plot armor give me a whole bunch of accuracy. Oh well. I'm still getting the attack, so when I do hit, it'll be good. I'm so mad that I didn't end up giving him the ability to learn any spells, because yeah, all he does is smash stuff with a hammer. Despite the main character of this game being a slime, I think Jason and I, what we really wanted was to make a classic fantasy RPG, because some of the items in the files are like amulets and, you know, stuff like that. We kind of abandoned the snail shell aspect of Wormie that we started with, which is kind of funny. Okay, there we go. Finally, you defeated the Muns boss. Okay, I think that was supposed to give the grab ability, so I'm glad that I remembered to add that into the game. So that ability he has now, thank goodness. Alright, so you go back and then there's this pink flower. Found a flower. Not sure how defeating Farm Boy Muns causes that to happen, or even why I needed to steal it in the first place or defeat him, but who cares. Alright, now where is Kenneth so that I may give him that flower? My guess is that the plot made him move back into his house. Okay, here they are. We're ready to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this game is full of so many bugs. So basically, when I picked up the flower, it set a coding thing to make it look like the quest was completely over. And so what it should have done was just set it so that he can accept the flower and then it gets to this point. But yeah, so lots of problems, but that's Wormie for you. Okay, there's one last place I want to look at, and it's probably very broken, which is why it's going to be fun to look at. It is in the human town. All right, we're back here in the human town. So this is one of the last things that we worked on, and I'm interested to see how buggy it is. Oh wait, no, it's this house. Okay, so an arcade is what we had set up to where you go to an arcade and you play with another slime. It didn't work. So I was supposed to be a Zelda character as well, and he was as well. And you were supposed to be like fighting each other. Like, see, you can see the reflections of Wormie's face on the screen and the reflection of that one or whatever. But basically what it was supposed to be is, you know, you're doing a sort of arcade where you're playing against each other or whatever. So, yep, it was just as buggy as I thought it would be. Okay, now I did just remember that there are a couple of islands that we did end up finishing. So let's look at those real quick and then we'll look in the editor. The desert island was what I was thinking of. Is that this orange one? Okay, so this is the last area that we worked on. I love how it has like cactuses, but it's like an Egyptian desert. So yeah, this is Desert Island. We had since abandoned the ideas of like holiday items at this point, and yeah, we just made these. So let's see what these areas are. These cactuses are huge. So I think the idea was that the pyramids were like the actual buildings or something. Like they weren't tombs, they were just the actual houses. So is there like a... Okay, this is pretty funny. So this is a mummified slime with flies on them and everything, and this is some music from Lost Vikings if you're familiar with my streams on some Saturdays. So yeah, the mummy slime doesn't do anything. That would have been pretty funny though to see what let's see what that would have been. What's in here, I wonder? Alright, there's another mummified slime. How would you wrap up slime and have it embalmed? That's interesting to me. I wonder what that's a picture of, like a beetle or something? I have no idea what we had in mind here. I thought there was at least an enemy here, but it's just these pointless winding halls and a literal just end to the terrain right here. Okay. I've seen enough. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in to the editor here. There we go. And we'll just kind of look through here and see what was left unused. So these are the walkabout graphics. Is that a sign? What is that? Oh, okay. This is one thing I forgot that was supposed to be in the game, but it never was. There's supposed to be like wanted signs for Slame. I don't even know what palette. Oh, there it is. That's the palette that's supposed to be. So there's supposed to be signs about like wanted things for Slame or whatever. I don't know. Looks like that slime is in like a nightcap or something. Or a Santa hat maybe. Some ghosts maybe for Spooky Island. Same with pumpkins. Oh, is that Slame himself? Wow, I didn't realize that we actually had a sprite for him yet. Yeah, there's a Slame. And oh, here's some bone slimes. That's creepy. Definitely for Halloween item. Pirates, treasure chests, some letters. Kind of interesting. Ghost slimes. Very cool. Just kind of translucent outline sort of thing. Here's a slime with a beard and eyebrows. Cookies. Some secrets. There's me, Jason, football player. I think this is that shop owner. Looks like he's stoned apparently. He's got pink eyes. I don't know why he has yellow eyes though and green hair, but ref, girls, mama cat, save points. Smiley face slimes. I vaguely remember that. Oh yeah, there's a couple of hero slimes that we added later. What is this? A fish? Why is that like way better than all the other fish that we were using before? That's funny. And these are, what are these? I have no idea what these are. Pumpkin slimes? Fire slimes? I don't know. That's another hero I'll talk about in a minute. This appears to be some sort of package that you open up, but I don't remember. Mummies, some notes apparently. Door. Oh, apparently the girls have different sprites and some more slimes. And here are all the graphics of these. So yeah, there was another slime named. There's another slime. I think his name is Gilbert, and he's going to be like a night slime, which is pretty funny. And then this is the arcade sprite that was going to be used. And then this guy, I don't remember his name, but he was going to be a wizard. And then this guy was Thaddeus, and he was kind of a berserker. He had like a mohawk. I like his cast animation. He just straight up like growls and drools. And that was it for heroes. Let's see what enemies didn't get used. I guess I didn't fight these fish. Oh yeah, so I guess those weren't in the. I think those are copied from a different game. This looks like a rock that was used for like, I don't know, like it probably had different parts to it. Like maybe this was its arm or something. We got pumpkins for Halloween Island, some kind of fire thing, spiders, living flames, firefish. Oh yeah, leprechauns. Okay, this looks like the arm of that stone thing. Oh, there's like a Grim Reaper that looks like it's straight from Final Fantasy 1. That's it for small graphics. There's apparently some octopus enemies, hammers, fingers. I think it was called an index horror, a flaming scorpion, some mushrooms that you could use. Oh, I didn't use the grab ability. Basically, it shoots a green hand out and then, steals items, but I'm not going to go back. Fire octopus, snowman on Winter Island, probably. Gorons. Gorons and Zoras, wow. That's funny. Snakes, eyeball snake. And yeah, nothing much interesting there. And then as far as big graphics, there's this big black slime with a tie. Maybe he was the arcade owner and he attacked you if you won him. Oh, and then here's a sphinx with different parts to it apparently that you had to destroy that would fly around. Apparently never got around to that. Really weren't that many weapons in the game, but it looks like we had swords and like enchanted swords at some point. Anyway, so yeah, that's what the heroes were. There's Wormie here, and then Gilbert's the mage. Gus is the knight. So Gilbert and Gus, and then Thaddeus. So I always liked Thaddeus. So yeah, there's we had a bunch of different items. I'm not going to go through them. We looked at most of them, but apparently there's some sort of like enchantment items that you could equip to gain bonuses. There's some materials for crafting, a lot of different like gems and necklaces and everything. And some resistance things. I don't know what these are. Oh, stance. Okay, we're going to look at that later because that was probably... We'll look at that in Final Quest. But basically, Gus apparently had different stances that he could have. So this one had more power but less defense and accuracy and magic defense, which is kind of fun. Defense had less power but more defense, and then battle was probably balanced. Yep. So kind of fun. Fun ideas. Crap. That's funny. It's probably a different item that got deleted. All right, let's just look at some of the funnier text things that didn't get used. Oh yeah, the H0, it means the hero name. So basically Wormie is what the name would be. I don't know why we added the option to name your hero. I mean, why not just call him Wormie? Blorp, bloop, dang it, how does it go again? Man, I guess maybe half the fish have that and the other half say, why are you talking to a fish? That's funny. Yeah, see, here Wormie says, whoa, that looks just like Uncle Salem back in the days of the Elite Warriors, but he wasn't black. So apparently Salem was Wormie's uncle, and there's like wanted signs where he sort of recognizes him. I never ended up using the Issa medallion. Ugh. I assume it probably froze him and stunned him for a few turns or something. Okay, this was the plot thing that I couldn't figure out how to trigger. So basically, your little sister Wormie gets captured, and then presumably she is cloned and then used to make into the cream filling of those slime Twinkies, or at least in the original version. I don't know what his motive would be for kidnapping her on this one, but yeah. So mom says, "Your sister, she's gone. He took her." And dad says, "Why her? Why not me or mom? Preferably mom, not me, but why her?" And they continue, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's really too bad that your sister got kidnapped, isn't it? Oh well, can't let it ruin our life. Want to buy some cookies? Isn't it sad that your poor sister got kidnapped? I mean, it's just so sad. Isn't it sad? I think it's sad. Do you think it's sad, Wormy? It's really sad. Oh man, we thought we were so funny. Captain Salty. Apparently we had a side quest with a captain named Captain Salty. It's kind of fun to see the order that these text boxes were made because it kind of shows a timeline of the development. You know, when we go back to previous areas and add stuff, and apparently there's supposed to be a note from Amanda. Okay, see, this is what Kenneth was supposed to say. All right, Ashley will love this. Here, take this stealing ability as a reward. Ah, okay, so that's how you got the grab ability. I thought it was from Farm Boy Munz, but now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure he gave you the ability to summon like chickens and throw them, like kind of that ability that he has. So that's kind of funny. Sorry, but you can't leave with the ticket. You have to use it. I'm not sure when that would have been used. I guess in that block puzzle. Want to buy a map. And then this is when we came up with the plot. Salem. Excuse me, sir, but I'm here for my letter. I'm Wormy. I'm here for my letter. Huh. I don't remember that at all. Tim, huh? Your letter? Oh, you mean the lottery ticket letter. Well, you can't have it. I'm keeping it for myself. Sir, that's my letter. Give it to me. It doesn't belong to you. I love how polite Wormy is. Like, everyone else is just kind of bombastic and villainous, and he's always just like, I apologize for trespassing on your land, good sir. Girl, you dare to backsass me, kid? I'm sorry, sir, but can I just have my... Kid, I'll give you a choice. A, I let you try me on this game. You win, I'll give you the letter. I win, you die. Or B, I kill you right now and save me some aggravation. Okay, that's how the arcade worked. Also, that's a reference to the movie House Guest. Man, I'm just all about references and Easter eggs. I mean, it's built into my blood, apparently, how many Easter eggs I have hidden on my stuff. All right, then step up here and let's play this game. Remember, if I win, you die. Oh, yeah. And then I bet so what's the choice? I'm going to have to go with A. Okay, I gotcha. And then I think on B, you just fight him and he beats you up or something. Step up here and let's play this game. Remember, if I win, you die. Gulp. And then you be player 1 and I'll be player 2. Ready? Okay, let's go. So then you play the arcade game. Anyway, God, I can't believe this. No one's ever beaten me. Here, take your stupid letter. I don't even think it's a lottery ticket. It doesn't have the lottery seal on it. Take it. Grr, drop letter. Star Wars, this is one of my favorites. I'm guessing, this is so weird to me because I remember there was an arcade that we made, but it's not on this game yet. And so, apparently there was like a Star Wars, arcade, and he said, this is one of my favorites because Jason really likes Star Wars. Just so you know, the story of Alien Island is mostly true. Austin and Jason are the programmers. Cool, huh? She looks at you and smiles lightly. More Captain Salty. We must have had a bunch of stuff and then Jason sort of deleted it all, but I have no idea. Hey, Wormy. And then there's a bunch of screenshots from Zelda, which is kind of funny. I'm guessing it was like part of the arcade, I guess. The black slimes immediately made their way out. That's part of the story again. Sword. And that's the end of it. Salem changed his name to Slame and enslaved his prisoners. So yeah, I have no idea what that deal is with the lottery ticket, but it must have been one of the last few things that we did. So I mentioned the game over thing last time. So I don't know how, but somehow we have the music that I wrote for that, but not the backdrop. So there was a backdrop, and this humor is so dark, but basically we thought it was hilarious where for the game over screen it showed Wormie in like a deathbed, like hooked up to an IV, and it was just so funny how over the top it was, because I mean everything else is like it's a cartoony battle, but the game over screen was him like dying or whatever in a hospital, and we thought that was hilarious. But I can't find I can't understand why that's not on here. Oh, there's a note that says, ask Callie to homecoming. She said no. Yeah, these Zelda things, backdrops. Oh, this is just some fun I had on Paint. I just drew a Wormie bar, Durf's Wormie bar, 50% less pepper. I have no idea. I don't even know what to say about that. But it's just I remember drawing that on Paint, but I don't understand why the game over screen isn't on here. So anyway, we'll just end with playing that music because it's kind of funny. Where is it? Oh, Sad Sad is what it's called. Like most things, it sounded better as a BAM file, but so it just showed Wormie hooked up to an IV and a heart rate monitor, and you heard him flatline as he died on the game over screen. So it was pretty hilarious. Anyway, thanks for joining me for all of this. That was a really weird walk down memory lane, but a really fun one too. This RPG was a big part of our adolescence, my friend and I, and it was really fun to go back and play it. It makes me mad that we didn't finish certain things about it, or at least this version isn't what I was expecting entirely. But yeah, there's some other random things on here that we didn't finish. Black City, I assume like the island of Meh. Some other random places, but yeah, that pyramid one was kind of the last one we did. So anyway, that's Wormie for you. Hope you enjoyed this look at my RPGs, and next time I'm going to take a look at an actually good RPG that I worked really hard on that has sound effects and portraits and a whole bunch of other things that were updated on the OHRPG CE many years later. So we will look at that next time. Thanks for joining. Goodbye. Let's see what the pepper does at least. Oh, me? What is this gonna do?